This week's episode of the Curious Podcasts is brought to you by you, our valued listeners. If there are any topics you would like to hear us talk about, you can submit your suggestions at curious.podcasts@gmail.com. Also, if you want to show us some love and support, why not pop over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/thecuriouspodcasts. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Curious Podcasts with me, Dr. Jucifer, and him, Lawless. So, I've got a good one this week on the Scratch & Post because this one has been suggested by one of our listeners.
Who?
Someone I know from years ago, goes online by the name of Vampire B. We used to play this same game, you know.
So they're quite obviously a werewolf, yeah?
No, vampire.
Oh.
Yeah, you really don't know your mythologies, do you?
No.
It's clear. No self-respecting werewolf will call themselves vampire.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which, I nearly ended up in Facebook jail the other day.
Good, goodbye.
Well, somebody made a post claiming that The Lost Boys was just Twilight for 80s kids. And I turned and said, I would shut your whore mouth. And when I posted the comment, it came, I got a notification flagging up saying, your comment potentially violates the community guidelines.
Oh, what a fucking shame.
Do you wish to continue? And you're damn fucking right, I wish to continue.
Yeah, back in the 80s, vampires didn't sparkle.
Exactly.
You know? They weren't really that friendly. You know? I mean, they were dicks, really. But now it's like, ooh, I'm a friend with a vampire and a werewolf. It's like, fuck off. In reality, no one would be friends with her. She was boring.
I know. I always said that Twilight could have actually been good if you took Edward and Bella out.
Or just a better actress.
Well, it's
She was terrible.
It's not that she's a bad actress. I think she has got the thing about where she can't express emotion. It's a condition she's got.
Called bad acting. Aye.
It's the way the characters were written. That's the problem. Guy, Robert Pattinson.
He hates them, doesn't he? The films.
Why? Well, him and Kirsten Stewart. When after the audition and they were given the script, they both looked at the script and went, "The fuck is this shit?" You know,
it's just one of them little corny love stories for teenagers, but it could have been really good.
And then we've got the fan fiction that tried to be passed off as BDSM when really it's about domestic abuse.
Well, only you would go that far into it. But enough of that shit.
Yes. So
We'll do your bit and then we'll head over to the corner.
aye, sounds like a plan. Quick question. Is Quizmine coming back?
Well, it's funny you should mention that, actually. Because next week it is.
Excellent. I've missed Quizmine. I know things got a bit out of hand. But yeah, I've missed Quizmine. Anyway. Come on.
Well, open it then.
I'm trying.
We'll get the key.
I am using the key.
Got the one. Yeah,
there we go. Hello and welcome to the Curiosity Scratch and Post. And this week, as I said, the topic has been suggested by one of our listeners, Vampire B. This week's topic, it is just one topic, but it's kind of like two.
Oh, yeah, we'll go.
No, it's kind of like the overlay with each other. The parallel with each other. Really, 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 just really.
Pam Satcher for 3 days is going to be trouble, like.
No, it's not good. Actually, get. I could do like a special episode where I could talk about it.
By yourself in an empty room.
Yeah, and then release it as a bonus episode or something. Yeah, but I could.
Patreon episode.
No, so the main topic is dealing with a theory concerning black holes. Not necessarily the black hole theory, because that's something else. But there's a new black hole theory that's started circulating, which makes black holes sound quite similar to simulation theory.
Oh.
I know simulation theory is something that you mentioned in passing in the past.
Yeah, but never actually done an episode on it.
Yeah, I could have sworn we'd done an episode on simulation theory, but when I look back through the episode notes, I couldn't find anything, so...
I think we had threatened to do one.
I think that's what it is, and then I got sidetracked and completely forgot about doing it.
But we could do that next week.
Could do. So, for those who don't know, I'm just going to give like a very quick recap of what simulation theory is. But simulation theory is the concept... Oh, fuck.
No.
Right, so I'll try that again. So, in simulation theory, the theory is that we are living in a simulation. This is not actual reality. This is just a simulated reality. And the way that would work is that we're looking at quantum computing being developed at the moment. Because only a quantum computer would be powerful enough to pull this off. So the computer is running a simulation where civilization is being observed from beginning to end. But at some point within that simulation, that civilization will advance to the point where they can create a simulated reality to observe a civilization from beginning to end.
Simulation within a simulation.
Yeah. And it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. That every civilization will eventually get to the point that they can create a simulated reality. And the idea is like I said, we're inside one of those simulations. And the question being, one of the main things about simulation theory is, where are we in the chain? Are we the first simulation?
I doubt it.
Are we the 100th simulation? Like, how far up would we have to go to eventually get to actual reality? And when I was talking to Vampire B about this, she made a very good point. So remember magic, you know, like witches, wizards,
Magic with a K.
like the likes of like Merlin. What if the ability to use magic, magic was real? You know, it's not just something that the church came up with to
Oh no, it's real.
to burn women because that were not being subservient. No, women who were being knowledgeable. Nope, get rid of them. Let's call it witchcraft. No, I wholeheartedly believe in magic.
It's even in the Bible that magic is real.
Because God, but in what iteration did it first appear? Though, gotta remember that the things have been added in since, whatever you like, that episode I did right near the beginning, about how homosexuality didn't appear in the Bible until 1946, I think it was. But if we're in a simulated reality, and there are people who are using magic, what magic actually, what the theory there is that magic is just people who have learned how to use the cheat codes within the simulation.
Yeah, like a mod menu.
Yeah. Like say take Grand Theft Auto. Like say it's not really it's not something that happens on console, but on PC, it is rife with mod menus. You know, it's
like the Matrix when they say like ghosts and vampires and stuff
Yeah.
are like a glitch.
yeah, it's like the Matrix trying to assimilate a program that's doing something it's not meant to be doing. Yeah, the exact same concept there. You know, it's using cheat codes. So that's, in a nutshell, simulation theory there. Now, the black hole theory, well, the black hole theory originally, was that black holes are, well, first of all I thought maybe was like a wormhole to somewhere else within the universe, or somewhere else within time.
Or the void, or
And
just death.
well, obviously the original would have been death. You know, you would get spaghettified, and you know, but black holes are supposed to have an opposite, an equal. Like if Neo was a black hole, you know, Smith was his equal and opposite of the white hole. So that's what it is. It's a white hole where with a black hole nothing can escape. With a white hole,
yang.
yeah. With a white hole, nothing can enter. So,
Bit like your hole.
yeah. My mouth is the black hole, my ass is the white hole. Things are ejected forcefully. So it's like either the white hole would be somewhere else within the universe, somewhere else within time, or in another universe.
Dimensions and...
But an alternate reality. That's what, you know, another universe. That was the thought originally. Now, the new black hole theory does still kind of fit with an alternate universe. What people are theorizing is that every black hole we see is actually another universe, or like a
portal.
Not a portal, but a pocket universe. There's a good example for you. You've seen Men in Black, haven't you?
Yes. Oh god.
So at the very end, you know where the aliens are playing with marbles, and the marbles are like each are containing galaxies or universes within the marbles.
But the cat's wearing the thing as
Yeah,
well, isn't it?
yeah, the galaxy is on Orion's belt. Well, it's like that sort of concept. So that would mean that every time we see a black hole, we're actually seeing another universe that's in a pocket within our own universe.
A marble.
Yeah, just really big fucking marbles. And then that would say that our universe is actually the inside of a black hole.
But there's no way of knowing, is there?
Exactly. There is no way of
No
knowing.
one can really disprove that.
I mean, we don't know what's inside a black hole. And chances are, we may never know what's inside a black hole.
Could be something good as far as we know.
I mean, it could be that black holes are the key to time travel. You know, it's, no, or maybe black holes are actually some sort of entity where if we end up inside of it, you know, all our thoughts and everything become our own little realities, you know.
Oh, that would be good. Oh, no, it wouldn't actually.
You know? Or maybe, you know, the theory that everyone, like, see when you die, everyone's got their own version of heaven, heaven or hell. You know, maybe the black holes are, you know, from a spiritual standpoint, are the different forms of heaven and hell based on like what would what would be the case for you personally as an
Yeah.
individual. You know, it's it that there is no way to know. At least not presently.
Possibilities are endless, really. I mean, you could go through a wormhole and end up at the front of the queue and Greg's.
No, that'd be good.
Mm.
But, yeah, so I mean that's the new black hole theory and how the black hole theory kind of like fits quite nicely alongside simulation theory.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, though, when I was mentioning about white holes before as well. Now we've detected black holes all over the place, but white holes are still only a theory. But looking at how a white hole is theorized to operate, we may have actually found a white hole already and not realized it was a white hole.
Right.
Because one of the theories is that the white hole is actually the death of a black hole.
Right.
So like the black hole will have its lifespan, and then at the last moment before it dies, it turns into a white hole. Because matter, like,
It's no longer functioning as a black hole.
yeah, but it's like energy can't be destroyed; it can only be transformed, transformed. So that means that when things are being sucked in, like, so imagine we forget about portals and gateways or what have you, as part of the black hole theory. But that everything is being sucked in and being contained inside the black hole, and it stays there, right at the middle, surrounding the singularity. And more is going inside because nothing can escape.
Mm-hmm.
And then when a black hole dies, it becomes a white hole. And white holes are supposed to eject everything, but nothing can get in. So everything that all the star matter and planet matter that's been held around the singularity at the heart of the black hole is then suddenly thrown out.
Maybe that's what the Big Bang was.
I have had that thought as well. Because last year, a black hole did something that they call belching.
Yeah. Right.
Because it regurgitated star matter. A lot of star matter, and they get
So
high.
that kind of proves it.
Yeah, exactly. Because when I read what the definition of a white hole was, like refreshing my memory on it, I remembered that story about last time. Hang on a minute. If this is what a white hole's meant to do, and that motherfucker over there did that exact thing, does that mean we have actually finally found a white hole and nobody's twigged that that was a white hole event?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But yeah, there you go. That's the.
I mean, it's just a theory, but I mean, so was the Higgs boson. And look how that turned out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, all theories are just ideas that haven't been proven yet.
And until it's proven or disproven, it's,
Yeah, it's
okay.
like, is it just a theory that we turn into cats every week and,
Or we're just two complete idiots.
who are making this shit up as we go along?
Who knows?
You can't prove it. So, what do you think of that one, Aldous?
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Scratch and post is smelling a bit better as well.
Aye.
Not as pissy as what it was.
Is that you're only saying that because I managed to keep it nice and short?
I don't know. No, it was good. It was good. Otherwise, I would have just sat there silent, going, like a villager.
Aye. Oh, one thing I do want to mention is that I've got a surprise for you during Richie's Corner.
Oh, you're not gonna jump up and get naked, are you?
No,
No?
I don't jump.
No, fair. You've already got no clothes on anyway, so right. Right, well, saying that, wait there.
got a message here, a complaint from someone called Kathleen. Why don't you get rid of Richie's Corner? You're not even funny. And the person last week was completely right, and you just made a mockery of it. You know, she's right, actually, I did. I didn't even listen to Karen. So I'll tell you what, this week we will scrap Richie's Corner.
I don't believe you.
Nah, fuck it, cue the music. Hello, welcome to Richie's Corner. This week is sponsored by Big Ben's Square Sausage. So if you want sausage, give Big Ben a call. We've also got a mental health thing that involves you. So
Me?
yeah, so for everyone, for my mental health and everyone else's, next week I'm going to be throwing you from a moving helicopter.
Is that if I lose Chris Pine?
No, no.
Anyway.
Just anyway.
Okay.
I just think it'll really, you know.
Well, can I pilot the helicopter before you throw me out of it?
No.
Oh.
Right. Shazzy B, is it true what you said about the swing ball thing being a champion? Yeah, of course it's true. What do you think? I just make this stuff up like the night before the podcast? Like, do you actually think I just write these things down on a whim? I'll challenge anyone to a game of swing ball. Sorry about that. I just get really passionate about swing ball.
Clearly.
Got me here from Sean. Is Drew a real person?
No.
No.
I'm an oddity. An entity that defies all known laws of logic.
Or a wanker.
Oh, that's just an added bonus.
Right, Tracy C has messaged, my husband won't buy me a new car.
Good.
What if it's a fast car?
Fucking gold digger.
Kevin Watersniff, I can't remember what I was going to say,
Good.
so I'm not going to write in. I just thought I'd write in to tell you that I'm not going to write in.
Thanks for the heads up.
Cheers, Kevin.
Much appreciated.
David, I think my neighbour is spying on me. What should I do? I would give them something to fucking look at.
Yeah, open your curtains so I can get a better look.
Got me there from Kelly Jelly. I don't listen to the show. Good for you. I wouldn't either, Lee.
I certainly don't.
No. I don't even listen to myself, actually. I've got earplugs in as I'm doing this. Great. Barbara.
Babs.
Hi, Richie. So I've been alone all week because Ben's working on a farm this week. So, me and the cat went for a walk. And as we were walking along, talking about politics, Percy, my cat, stopped to light his fag. And I was approached by a good-looking blonde with huge knockers, claiming to be Ben's wife.
Well then. Oh, and for clarification for the non-British listeners, when we say a fag, we're talking about a cigarette.
Well,
Usually.
Billy Barnes, prick.
Also.
To anyone listening to this absolute shit show, come to my podcast where things are a lot better. Richie, I hope you get jumped on and get the shit kicked out of you by a bunch of clowns. Okay?
Well, they could jump on you, but they wouldn't be able to kick the shit out of you. That was good, that.
Wasn't it? Last one, yeah, from Gorgeous Ken. Hi guys, just to let you know that my nana's been in hospital all week. Oh no. But it's fine, she still knows I'm gorgeous, and that's all that matters.
Too true.
I was worried for a second there.
You know, don't want to having one of those things that makes her forget that he's how gorgeous he is.
I don't think anyone could forget though, he's absolutely gorgeous.
He was modelled on God's butt crack.
Oh, shut up.
Why? God has a gorgeous butt crack.
Right.
So I've got a couple of fan mails. One is from Margaret Chair, which I have not read in advance. It is titled "Had No Sleep." Hey guys, I've had another bad week. I've recently moved house, but worst decision of my 345 years of living. After the big move, I had no sleep. Say I've moved 2 doors down from Barbara, and my God, she's so loud. All week, I've heard her in the street shouting, "Dennis, Dennis!" And she's even had the cheek to stick posters all over my windows. I can't go out and walk the streets without Billy Barnes. Okay, I'll try that again. I can't go out and walk the streets without Billy Barnes carrying his bird around. Sherritt's got an eye patch now. What makes it worse now is that he's always fighting with the bird, and now the bird has become an alcoholic.
Oh no.
I feel sorry for that
Not
bird.
Dennis.
I mean, I know Dennis made the choice to move to Billy Barnes and become
Yeah, but
Pennis.
we all make bad choices.
I know. I mean, just look at our friendship.
What, Dennis?
Anyways, Pablo is out of the country at the moment, but me and gorgeous Ken is going great, apart from nosy Nancy sticking her fat nose into things all the time. I feel like I'm going to have to take my fake teeth out and fight the old handbag. Anyways, I'm just wondering if any of you guys want to buy some ashes. Don't think it's fair on my dead husband to see all this. He already had enough of me when we were married for 6,907 years. Much love, Maggie.
Oh,
I'm sure that number just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, hey.
Now the second bit of fan mail. Well, it's not even really fan mail. It was a conversation I had with one of our
Oh,
listeners.
God.
Guy I know called Eric.
Shout out to Eric.
Aye. I actually know him from the same game that I know Vampire B from as well, ironically. But yeah, so Eric was telling me that I think at the moment he's behind on a few episodes. Shit's happened and he hasn't been able to stay caught up with the show. But what he was telling me,
I'm amazed that anyone even puts that into a sentence about our show.
I know, well, we have got some loyal listeners, believe it or not. They're just not loyal enough to pay us. But no, what Eric was telling me was that he's got a friend in New York City and a friend in New Jersey
City.
I don't think there is a New Jersey City. You've got to be curious about that now.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, yes.
So yeah, so he's got a friend in New York and a friend in New Jersey. That's it. That's all the friends he's got. I'm not even his friend. You know.
Yeah.
No, he's only got 2 friends. One in New York, one in New
Alright.
Jersey. And that's it. That's his friendship base. Just kidding, Eric. No. And he's had them listening to the show.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
One of them hasn't really commented on what they think about the show, but the other one
Oh, God.
is an Indian.
Oh, God.
But I don't know if he means an Indian as in a Native American or Indian from India. I'm not sure which Indian we're
Well,
going
we're
with.
sorry regardless.
Yeah. Whichever way, English isn't his first language.
Oh, no. This is the worst This is the worst podcast in the world for it.
And he turned around and said to Eric, like, "You've got some fucking weirdos as friends."
Oh. Oh. I don't know. I wish I could deny that, but
Is this all part of a charm?
can't deny it at all. And to be honest, this is us being quite normal for the podcast.
I know.
Imagine if there was like a hidden camera in the room or something.
I know, then people would find out we really are just sitting here naked.
Well, I just paint my clothes on now.
Oh, it's so much effort. I just sit here with the fan on full.
You know this isn't helping the case, right?
Or nothing could help our case.
Well, thanks for listening anyway. I'll admit it is a weird fucking podcast, like, but...
I just remember there was a second conversation
Oh, no.
with Vampire B.
Alright.
Yeah, she's when I told her that like we're airing the show, when I was first getting her to tune in to listen to her, she asked if we ever do live broadcasts. I was like, no. I was like, why do you ask? I was like, well, I go to a church group on a Wednesday evening, and I was thinking about trying to convert them. And that,
We're not that bad, are we? Really?
no, she wants to convert the church to listening to us.
That's what I mean, we're not that bad, are we?
Well, we can't be that
I mean,
bad.
I'm
If we're considered church group worthy.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't know. No, but
No,
actually,
no.
no. I just think of the fan mail.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it. This is before she'd even listened to an episode. she just knew that I was doing the podcast. It was like, ooh, I'll see if I can get the church group to listen. And I was thinking, yeah, I think it was all. I'm not telling that.
It's not for the faint-hearted, like, is it?
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah. Some of the words. No, it's not a good idea. That way.
This was like a week ago, so who knows? Maybe she already has.
Oh. Well, if anyone's listening from there, again, we're sorry. It feels like Richie's Corner is just a bunch of apologies at the minute, doesn't it?
I think that's all that Richie's Corner is one big apology.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for the apology.
Right, and on that note...
Here we have two fat males in their natural habitat. Drew?
We are not on a nature documentary.
Ah, sorry.
You know what I miss? And I think somebody has mentioned it to me at some point. Dealing with the show.
Oh, right. What?
The Mandela effects.
Who's mentioned that?
I can't even remember now. It was a few weeks back. Somebody... Actually, was it not Chinese Craig?
Oh, fuck him.
But no, seriously.
No, I don't know.
I do. I know you...
But I'll tell you what, I'll make it my goal to find one. Right?
But try and find one I can't disprove.
No. You have to take it upon yourself to not get all high and mighty and go, well, I think that one was wrong. In that stupid Sean Connery voice that you do.
I have never used that voice on the podcast. Oh, Richie, you're a shite for sore eyes. I'll deal with you later.
Nah, I'm more of a Tom Hardy kind of. No words, just.
Kind of like when he was in Peaky Blinders.
And Legend, and I love Tom Hardy though.
Oh, Tom Hardy's brilliant.
One of my
He
favourite
really
actors.
is.
In fact, if not the best actor, my favourite actor.
I might be wrong, but I think he's actually auditioned to become the next James Bond.
I thought you were going to say he auditioned to come on the show there.
No.
Doesn't have to audition because next week he's on, actually.
Yes, Tom Hardy. But yeah, I'm sure he's just auditioned. Well, not necessarily just auditioned. Yeah, I'm sure it's him.
To do what? I wasn't even listening.
To be the next James Bond.
If I had to choose anyone, it would be him, like.
Oh,
I think he'd be a brilliant James Bond.
definitely. But,
Wouldn't be a bad Doctor Who, you know?
I agree. I think you could make a good Doctor Who if he was ever interested and the BBC decided asking him. But I think he's already too much of a big name because the way the rules tend to work with who you pick as the new Doctor is that you don't pick a big named actor or actress. Anyway, word of the week.
What one again?
W.
Walnut whip. Ooh. You can eat them.
With me, it will be whimsical, which is, and I forgot the definition already, playfully quaint or fanciful, especially in an appealing and amusing way, or, second definition, acting or behaving in a capricious manner. Now, capricious, isn't that usually refer how you describe kids? Like a capricious
I
three.
tell you what, I've just realised when you were talking there that I can fall asleep with my eyes open.
You fucking rude motherfucker.
What?
How dare you? How
Oh, you're gonna go to a higher mate, are you?
Well, yes, I am.
Fuck off.